more than anything a pair of snow white mittens. Baba did not think that was a very good idea because she thought the mittens would get lost in the snow. But Nicky really wanted the mittens, so he asked again, and finally, Baba knitted them for him. Once he had his mittens, Nicky went off to play in the snow. And sure enough, it wasn't long before he lost one of his mittens. Well, presently a little mole was scurrying about and said, "Hey, this mitten looks like a nice place to rest." So the moles scurried under the mitten. Just pretend that this mitten is white, okay? Well, they got really cozy inside that hole. And along came 4 rabbits. And the rabbits hopped along and said, "Well, goodness, I want to be part of this nice place to rest." So they hopped inside. Well, the moles didn't like that idea at all. They said, "Gosh, there's not room for all these rabbits." But they saw the big kickers of those rabbits, and they let them in.
Oh, this is fun.
After the rabbits came 2 hedgehogs, and the hedgehogs scurried inside and wanted to be part of the mitten fun too. And the animals looked at those spines and said, "Come on in, hedgehogs, come on in."
This is so much fun.
Well, overhead were 2 owls swooping about, and they saw the mittens. They came down for some fun too. And when they saw the talons of those owls, all the animals made room. So the mittens stretched and pulled, but Baba was a really good knitter, and her stitches held tight. Well, not to be left behind, 2 badgers came, and they decided, "I want to come and see what all is happening in this mitten." Okay, I'm sorry, it was only 1 badger. 1 badger came in, and the animals saw those big diggers of the badger, and they let him in. As fast as you can see, 2 foxes came running. They came running in with sharp teeth, and it looks like it was 1 fox. This storyteller doesn't have the story right. I'm sorry.
It's okay, we'll just...
1 fox came in with big teeth, and all of the animals made room. Well, if you can believe who comes next, it's a big, lumbering bear. And what animal is going to argue with a big bear? So the animals moved into all the spots on the mitten. And the mitten stretched and pulled. Not yet. Okay. Well, that bear was the bear's nose was just sticking out of the mitten. And along came a little mouse. And the only place for that little mouse was right on the bear's nose. So the mouse got on the bear's nose. And it tickled the bear. So the bear let out a big, huge, and all of the animals scurried into the forest. There they go. The animals scurried in the forest, and the mitten flew through the air. And it was Nicky who saw his mitten fly down through the air, and Nicky went to get his mitten. Go on, Nicky, get your mitten.
Evan.
And he returned home, and Baba looked at Nicky, and she said to herself, "My goodness, is Nicky safe and sound?" And he was. And then she looked to see if his mittens were safe and sound. And do you know that she never found out why one mitten was so much bigger than the other one?
That What do you guys think? Can we clap for them?
Stand up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Good job. Thank you guys for a great audience.